What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be resolving an issue in the shop. So the issue is the lights in here are pretty dim. I have 4 out of 6 working, and the good thing is the white floor brightened the shop up quite a bit, but I plan on replacing these 6 with LEDs. Then I'm going to do these as well, so I have 5 more, and these guys are pretty bright by themselves. So let's go to the hardware store. We could, not exactly sure how much these are at the hardware store, but I know I can get these from Amazon, and they're like, I think $5 a piece for each bulb, and you don't have to replace the ballast. So let's do that, see what we have, get some chain so we can hang these up, and I have some random unused wire, and then I just need to plug it into those outlets up there for the switch, and then we'll be good to go. Just got back from the hardware store, and I ended up getting some of this chain by the foot. Wasn't paying attention. The chain is too small to fit through the S-hooks I got. So what I ended up doing was, since the chain is so small, it's really easy to bend. So come over to the light right here. I have it one piece hooked on here, one piece hooked on there, but I just hooked them through where you put the screws and then bend it back so it won't come out. And this is ready to throw up and mount, but I had to drill a hole for the S hook up there. So now there's an S hook, and there will be one right over there. So I'm gonna have this going long ways. Then I got an extension cord, and I'm just going to use this for the first light and then put all the lights in parallel. So let's get this light hung up there and plugged in, and then we can see how one light brightens up this shop. But it's daytime right now, so it really isn't going to do it justice until later on when I have all of them connect. For some reason only one of the plugs up there works, so I got a splitter. Now the original fluorescent and the LEDs are all connected. I did order bulbs for these, so there's 8 foot long. I ordered 6 bulbs. I will put the link in the description. They're a direct replacement, and they are extremely bright. They're 120 watt, I believe, replacement. So they should brighten this place up quite a bit. But for now, so I will have all 6 of these lit up because only 4 were working. There's no bulbs in that back one back there. And it isn't completely dark in here yet. You can see, actually, it looks pretty, it looks kind of bright in here. It looks, I don't know how to explain it. There's still light outside, so there is some light in here, but we're going to see what we got going on. So that is quite a bit brighter, just with the extra 3 LEDs. I still have 2. I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna put them. I was thinking about putting them up here, kind of tucked up there, so there's some light around this area right here, because it seems like there's nothing, it seems like there's no light over here because the garage doors, and I just need to pretty much tuck them up so when the garage door goes up, they don't hit. Last video, I told you guys I was gonna be doing some stuff to the 3000 GT. You barely can see it actually. Oh, now there we go, camera. So what I wanna do is get this door ready for high build. What I needed to do that, like I said in the last video, there's a bunch of spider webs, so I'm gonna wash and clean the whole door first. Then I can remove the door handle, the wiring harness inside the door, these plastic clips, get it completely bare. After that, I can hit it with a long block to figure out what we need to attend to on this. There's a few little dings and dents. Once I find those, I'll fill them with some icing, kind of give it a rough block, and then I could hit it with some high build. But let's get to work on this, try to get as far as we possibly can, and try to figure out why this door was repainted. Hopefully there isn't a bunch of filler on it. And then later tonight, my friend Billy is also bringing me a good hood. His friend had the same one that had this door, had I guess a pretty premium hood. So I could get that thing completely body worked, get it ready, get it painted. The car will have a hood, it'll have doors. Later on, I want to do a mold of the hood so I can make a Kevlar one, but that's in the future. Let's get to work on this door and try to get it pretty close to being high builded today. Billy, what did you bring me?
I brought you goodies.
Hell yeah. Oh man, you even washed it. Damn, that looks good.
There's slight.
I see a
slight-
dent.
If
A
you
little
look at
tiny
it,
one.
It's really stupid light hail.
Oh, that's fine. That's better than a pound of Bondo.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, let's get this thing out of here. The door is washed and I stripped everything except the wiring harness in this lock cylinder back here, or not the lock, but the door latch. The one screw wouldn't come out and I don't have my impact hammer here, so I'll have to do that tomorrow. And once I get that out, I could do some other stuff, but I forgot that I don't have any sandpaper or a block here, so I can't block it out and see what I need to fix. But I did notice some stuff when it was wet. It looks like there are a few little spots right here. There's like one down there somewhere, and then this looks like it has a few little weird spots on it. But all in all, it seems like it's pretty straight. And I did wash the inside out of it, so that is nice and clean. It almost looked like if this thing sat out any longer, it would have started to rust through. But good thing that it just was like a little surface rust, so all I'll have to do is hit that with some sandpaper before I prime it, which this whole thing is going to get sanded regardless. So now I'm done working on the 3000 GT door. This hood is really nice. It's pretty much there. There's a few little dings on it. It looks like it got some light hail, but it's a lot better than what I was working with before. The other hood that I was trying to fix literally looked like it had this big taco mark in the center of it. So this should be a lot easier to paint. All I'll really have to do is 320 it, then put some icing in these little dents, and we will be good to go. I could seal it after that. Shouldn't be too much work. So that is a plus, and I'm glad my friend Billy got me the hood. He needed a guy, so now I have the hood, the door. We're getting pretty close to having this car looking at least somewhat proper. I was tacking the passenger side brackets for the muffler on the FC, and then the TIG welder started to leak coolant. But this isn't the biggest issue because it's just a little twisty tie. I need to, cut it and twisty tie a new thing on there, put a clamp or something on there. That's not too big an issue, but the welder, for some reason, has another issue. It's saying, I think I may need to readjust the contacts, because every time it's on and the high frequency is on. Oh, okay. Yeah, it just continuously is striking an arc, which only usually does it when the foot pedal is engaged, but I disconnected the foot pedal, so the foot pedal is off right now. This is off right here. It's still going. It shouldn't be doing that. The only time it stops doing it is if I turn high frequency off. In whatever mode I'm in, it still does it. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but it is, it's mad right now. And I'm gonna try to adjust the contacts, but I'm gonna fix these coolant leaks first. And that's probably gonna happen tomorrow, because I'm kind of tired of this today, because yeah, it's doing weird stuff. I'm not pumped about it, unless it's like grounding out or something and it's just being mad about it, which is also a possibility. But both of them are doing it, so I guess we'll revert to this later on and then finish up the FC exhaust, which kind of is sad because I was hoping to get it done tonight. Unfortunately, that is the end of this episode. I really wanted to get the exhaust finished on the FC, but we had some complications with the welder. two things happened trying to use it: the coolant thing, which is a simple fix, and then the high frequency thing, which I'm going to call tomorrow and see if it's a simple fix. Maybe Miller knows what's going on with it. Hopefully it's something simple and I don't have to order any parts for it, which would suck, but everything else seemed to work okay other than that. So other than the FC, the 3000 GT door, I got it all the way stripped. I got the hood. You know, that thing looks super clean. It has a few little dings and dents on it. And yeah, that will be easy to body work. The Hellcat stuff, the paint doesn't actually match, so I'm gonna take the paint and have them adjust it a little bit so it actually does match, which kind of sucks because it was supposed to be matched in the first place. But we have some issues. We're trying to resolve them. Hopefully in the next couple of videos we fix all these problems. But one thing that we did fix today is the lighting in here. So the lighting in here is quite a bit brighter. I still need to put LEDs in these 8-foot things. Like I said, I did order them. They should be here in a couple days. I think it said Monday. I ordered them off of Amazon. So we will have more light in here. I also need to put some lights over this area because there's no, past like this thing right here, there's no light over there. So we need to put the last 2 LED lights over there. And I think that'll be it for the shop. I think everything else will be good to go. So if you like the videos, click the subscribe button, throw a comment below, give it a thumbs up, and as always, see you guys tomorrow.